Litter is a big issue for me, not only where I live, but where I go. If you're like me, whenever you've gone to another country, the first thing you look at is how clean it is. And lots of people, when they come into Chesham, they sort of say in certain areas how beautiful it is. And it starts from home, doesn't it? So I need to make sure the fact that my house, my area, my streets, my town is really clean. So it starts off like this. I need to make sure the fact that when I throw my litter away, and you know that I've done a few videos like this, when my litter is all over the place, then I need to sort it out before the bin people arrive. And we need to make sure when the bin people arrive, they don't leave a litter around all over the place. The other thing is that I have seen outside doors and things when people leave things like that around untidily. It's awful to see. So these are the most important things, aren't they? I need to make sure that my area is clean. I then need to help and support people around who actually perhaps are unaware that litter is around, then need to report it to make sure that the people who do, the council, are made accountable to make sure that they clean up the litter. And if there is lying around and fly tipping everywhere, then I need to report it. And that is most important. And therefore, let's get our litter sorted. Let's get our gutters clean. And let's not leave our area untidy for people to come in and say what an awful place it is.
Anyone watching BBC Two on the 13th of April will not have failed to recognise the issues regarding mental health on the younger generation. Unfortunately, the lockdown over a year has not helped the younger generation. It has also put a lot of strain on our social services and the NHS. In fact, in 2004, I ran a campaign on Mental Health Day of Action for the Liberal Democrats in Chesham. There were about 200 people who signed the petition. Many of them who signed the petition said very clearly they either had family members who had mental health issues or they knew people who had mental health issues. What is more interesting is Prince William, who recently talked to a lot of community groups about mental health, has raised the profile of mental health. So that is something that I'm very concerned about. If I get elected, I want to spread of the issues of mental health locally.
Can you tell me some more about your passionate campaign on floods?
Yeah, well, just look at this. You know, every year, residents, car drivers are having to face this. The cars are churning up the mud. People are having to walk through it. They're very unhappy. They've been told they've got to use metal barriers. It's not in keeping with Old Chesham. You know, this is a conservation area, and should I get elected, I'll work with residents to find something that is fit for purpose and that to have the flooding controlled. And it's not only here in Pednell Road, it's also the local businesses in Chesham. They get flooded out, their insurances increase and they lose money. So Tom, I know you're passionate about the River Chess. Tell me more.
So the River Chess here in Chesham is a natural chalk stream. There's around 200 of them worldwide, and one of the major things that we are facing here in Chesham is raw sewage being discharged into the river. And as Liberal Democrats, if elected, one of the things that we will be looking to do is to consult and work with the local environment agency, the Impressor Chess Group, and also the actual sewer plant into looking to stop this destructive and awful practice of raw sewage dumping.